What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the things you do for your favorite YouTubers. So, today we're gonna make some chocolate chip protein brownies. We'll throw some peanut butter chips in there, these Reese's that I got. If you guys follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you've probably seen some similar recipes on my story, but I'm gonna do the real full-blown version for you guys today. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so we're gonna start by mixing our dry ingredients. First ingredient we're gonna use some organic all-purpose flour, and we're gonna go for about 68 grams. That perfect. Next we're gonna do 2 scoops of chocolate protein powder. So this is gonna be the determining factor in how the end product tastes. If you use a nasty tasting protein powder, this will taste nasty. So use a good one. I like Quest, I like the way it tastes, and I like the consistency. Quest, sponsor me, please. I'm poor. So like I said, 2 scoops. If you don't trust your protein maker, I guess you could weigh it out, but I trust Quest. They've never failed me.
Quest the best.
Quest is the best. Fact. There we go. Give that a quick stir. Alright guys, so the next ingredient is going to be Hershey's cocoa powder. We're going to add this for taste, consistency, and it's going to give it a nice color. We're going to go ahead and add 20 grams. I feel like every time I'm weighing something out, it's like mad pressure. It's like trying to deactivate a bomb or something. The next ingredient we're going to add is going to be our PB2 organic peanut butter powder. We're going to use the powder because, like the label says, 90% less fat. Anyways, it's going to make it more calorie friendly than putting a whole bunch of peanut butter in there. I also have a peanut butter problem. You can't trust me around jars of peanut butter. So if you have jars of peanut butter, you should hide them. Alright, so again, we're going for another 20 grams. Oh, there we go, 20. PB2 is actually a great substitute for actual peanut butter in most cases. Sometimes you just want the creaminess in your mouth, pause. You know, you can add a little bit of water and it's a good substitute, all right? The next dry ingredient we're gonna add is baking powder, not baking soda. Don't put baking soda in there. It'll be a disaster. And then we're gonna go for 4 grams. There we go, 4, perfect. I'm on a win streak here with the weighing. Alright, so I'm just going to give my dry ingredients a little stir. That helps avoid clumping, that helps the consistency and the texture. See, little clumps there. There we go. Look at that. Going from Coach K to Chef K. Creatine Poppy to Brownie Poppy. Merch coming soon. My secret ingredient. I'm about to throw a little creatine in here too. Yeah, everybody swallow off my brownies. Alright, so now we're going to start with the wet ingredients. First is going to be 2 whole eggs. I like these brown ones because brown lives matter. Trying not to get any shell in here. Boom, there we go. Alright, so the next ingredient is going to be Greek yogurt. I'm going to be using this Happy Belly brand. It's really Amazon's brand. Not much I can really say about it. It's plain Greek yogurt. It's plain. We're going to go for 108 grams here. Ugh. You guys should probably use a clean spoon. Don't just dip your dirty spoon inside the Greek yogurt just in case somebody else wants to eat Greek yogurt. Be selfish. Well, that's more than 108. I wasn't paying attention. Pay attention, guys. Don't be like me. And if anything, it's just gonna make the brownie a little bit more moist at the expense of a little bit more protein. I mean, I'm gonna lie to you at the end anyway. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's just gonna boost the protein and the moisture a little bit. All right. Next wet ingredient is actually going to be Carrie sugar-free syrup. You're gonna need 68 grams. I don't know that this is 68 grams, unfortunately. So yeah, let's find out. Hopefully it's close enough that we don't butcher this recipe. Oh, we are pretty close. Come on, just
keep squeezing.
Get me to 60. Get me to 60. Come on.
Squeeze it.
Just get me to 60. Ooh, just get me to 60. Just get me to 60. All I need is 60. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Just get me to 60. And it'll make up for the little bit of Greeky. There we go, 60, there we go. Protect creatine poppy at all costs. 61, there we go, look at that. Look at that, we in business. All right, so we 7 grams off. It makes up for the excess yogurt, I guess, kinda. All right, guys, I'm gonna drop the real recipe in the description because as you can see, I'm a whole mess. Don't be like creatine poppy, but be like creatine poppy. All right, so we just gonna stir this, stir it. You want a nice gooey consistency. It may appear like it's too thick when you're done stirring it, but we're just gonna stir it until it makes those until it's nice and fully mixed, and then we're gonna put it in a baking pan. And it already smells pretty good. After this, we'll add the chips. I'll put a little bit in the batter and then a little bit on top. I'm making enough for one large bodybuilder, but it's supposed to be 8 servings. This right here is where the lack of syrup comes into play. A little bit more syrup would have helped. We're gonna keep stirring here. Hopefully this mixes properly. If not, what we can do is add a little bit of almond milk or a little bit more Greek yogurt. And I'm probably gonna add a little bit more Greek yogurt. You could also add a little bit of water if you want to spare yourself the calories. I'm in the off season right now. I'm trying to get bigger, so a few excess calories won't hurt me, to be honest with you. All right, so we're calling an audible here. I'm veering from the recipe a little bit because I ran out of syrup. So we're gonna add a little bit more Greek yogurt, just a little bit. All right, so I added another 90 grams. Let's see how that stirs. And I'll just keep adding Greek yogurt, honestly. All right, there we go. See, that's what we're looking for. It looks pretty damn thick. So we're gonna have my cameraman and the homie Rude taste test this, because he's an honest man. He won't lie. If it tastes like shit, he'll definitely let you guys know. But I have a feeling he'll be over here a lot more often. All right, here we go. Whew. So it should look something like that. Hopefully yours is a little bit more moist because you remember the syrup. Got my baking pan here. Need some cooking spray. So you guys do not want to forget the cooking spray. I did that before and that shit was a hot mess. So do not forget the cooking spray. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transfer our wet mix into the baking pan. Try to get all of it in there. And you'll notice that when you put it in there, it kind of just is one big blob in the middle, and you'll kind of have to shake the baking pan in order to get it to kind of even out. All right, so now that we got our mix into the baking pan, I'm gonna weigh out the chocolate chips. So we're gonna do 15 grams of Toll House semi-sweet morsels, milk chocolate, right here. And then we're gonna mix those with 15 grams of the Reese's peanut butter chips. So we want 15 of each. Peanut butter chips in here. Same 15 of these. And it doesn't seem like a lot. You guys can put more chips if you want. However, we're keeping this macro friendly, and it adds a nice touch. You'll find that as long as your protein powder tasted good to begin with, this recipe will taste good regardless. So like I said, you're gonna wanna shake this a little bit. You see how it's just stuck as a blob, so I like to kind of just shake it, kind of get it to even out a bit. You can also use a spoon and kind of just mush it. Don't be afraid to. It's very thick, but once it bakes, it'll come out really good. You kind of want to get it to at least touch the 4 corners and be equally thick all around, not like a bad BBL. All right, here we go. Give it a quick shake, and that's what it should look like. I mean, it's not the most aesthetic thing in the world, but who cares? We're here to eat it, not look at it. And then I just try to disperse the chips somewhat evenly. Do your best. Some days you may not really care. You may just put the chips anywhere, but I'm gonna try. All right, I think that's even enough. Maybe one little shaky, just so it kind of in the corners there. All right, so the next step is we're gonna bake this for about 20 minutes on 350 degrees. I'm gonna set a timer, we'll check on it. The oven is already preheated, so we're gonna put this in the oven and I'll catch you guys when this is done. Alright, what's up guys? I'm gonna give you a quick update on how my season has been going as a bodybuilder. As you guys know, we did the New York Pro this year. That was the only show we did. I decided to end contest prep for a couple reasons. One, I was a little bit burnt out, switched jobs or whatever. It's not an excuse, but That's just the authentic reason. That's how I was feeling. And I felt like I was a little bit too small. So for Classic Physique, my weight cap is 200 pounds. I weighed in at 193 on stage. And I gotta say, the other guys were massive. They looked good, they were big, they were full. And I really felt small for the first time as a bodybuilder. So I decided to take some time off, start the off season early, enjoy the summer, grow, let my body develop. This is my first year as a pro. It's my rookie season, and you know, we had a good showing at the New York Pro. That was hands down my best look, and I look forward to looking even better, bigger, sharper, bigger shoulders, bigger arms, better posing, coming in like a whirlwind for the next show. I want to win the next pro show I do. I'm not into placing top 5, top 3, none of that. I want to win, I want to qualify for the Olympia, and that's what we're going to do. So for this off season, I've been prioritizing rest, food, winning habits. In a later video, I'll go over what winning habits means, because that's a whole topic in itself. And as far as physique is concerned, overall size, bigger shoulders, we want to get capped out delts, and bigger arms to balance out my legs. And we're just gonna go from there, but you guys can check out the arm progress. See that? The guns are coming along. I don't know how big they are, but they don't look that big on stage. Hopefully they look big on camera. That's my little update for you. Thank you so much. We literally just killing time so we can eat these brownies. I'm hungry. Rudy's hungry.
I'm hungry, bro.
I think the camera's hungry too. I think you guys are hungry. All right, guys, I'm gonna check if it's done. Look at that, that looks good. Look at that. I could eat the whole thing. Look at that. But I gotta pay the cameraman somehow. All right, so the way you check if it's done is you're gonna take a fork and you're just gonna poke it in there. And it comes back out clean, it's done. So, yeah, it's pretty much done. It's a little filling there. And we're just gonna let it cool, we're gonna let it set, and then we're gonna cut it. So I would say give it about 10 to 15 minutes to cool, and then we're gonna cut it. All right, guys, so now we're gonna cut it. I find that using a pizza cutter actually works best for cutting this. So we're gonna cut it into 8 pieces. Go. Perfect. Alright guys, so these bad boys are done. We're ready to taste test them. They look really good. I'm hungry, my stomach is rumbling. Hopefully you guys are hungry too. Hopefully you guys made this recipe, and hopefully you guys enjoy. It's a lot of hope, but. Alright guys, it's time for the taste test. And we got the man behind the camera, Rude. I'm gonna put his Instagram and his TikTok inside this video so you can go follow him as well. But without further ado, bro, get to it. Taste one and let me know how you like it. What you think?
Oh, one of the best snacks I ever tasted.
You lying for the camera or nah?
Nah, bro. I told you before I tried Fuel, they make the same one. It doesn't taste the same.
Alright, so you heard it right here from my man Rude.
It tastes more natural, less sweet. Usually when I eat, then when I Fuel, I want to go to sleep right away. Nah, just for real. Good job, bro.
Alright guys, so you heard it here. You heard it first. My man Rude gives me a 10 out of 10. It's an A+. I graduate brownie school.
Creatine powder turned to brownie powder.
Thank you so much for watching my video. The brownies are a smash as per Rude. I enjoy it. I already had a piece off camera. Since I know you guys like to watch me eat, I'm gonna take a bite. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, share, subscribe, like, comment. Everything you do for your favorite content creators, do it for me too. And that's it, I'm out. I'm going to bed. I got the itis.